I love zoodles, and they're so easy to make. So we'll just jump into it because we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna just do the demo of this prep, and then I'm gonna move this computer and get Victor started. So let me just pin a few of the videos here so you can see. Okay. So we're using this, it's a deluxe spiralizer cutter. We ordered it, I think, on,
No, we
no,
got it from Walmart.
Oh, this was from Walmart. It was about $20, so not too bad. But there's cheaper ones too. You know, there's like a $5 one I saw at Daiso. And you know, other places. Walmart has it too. But we washed the zucchini, and then I just cut off the ends. I like to cut it in half before I start. It's a little bit more manageable. And then there's this one has different kinds of attachments. But you just push it in and just start spinning. So this recipe from beginning to end is really quick, and you can see on this side how the zoodles are all coming out. And about, I already did half of one, and Victor had it weighed out already in a bowl, and half of this kind of bigger zucchini came out to 8 ounces. So that's what we're gonna use, but I wanted to just show you guys how quickly I'm doing another half here. And
Malia,
yes,
I was going to ask you. I found it, you know, the frozen kind because I'm lazy and for fast food. But like this, how would there be a difference in the way you do it? I mean, you can answer that after, but I just, if you can address that.
okay. Yeah, I saw a note in there that there are the frozen ones. I haven't seen it here in Kauai, but Victor, what do you think using
It,
that?
So the package gonna get the directions for doom.
yeah,
So for me, with that, because get water and it's frozen right now, I would probably just
right.
put them inside the microwave.
Okay. Yeah, I think it does say cook 6 to 7 minutes in the microwave.
I would do them for half that time, check
Okay.
them, because I think
Okay.
it doesn't say to poke out a bag, right? It says to keep the bag
No,
still.
yeah, you just throw the bag in like
So what
that.
you can do after the halfway mark is you can feel them. You know, see if you like that consistency through the package. Because if you
Okay.
put it 6 minutes, the 7 minutes going to come not gonna be as crispy as you like them.
That's true. Yeah, and I don't like it mushy like that. So good
Yeah,
tip.
so
Okay.
to the halfway mark, you like try check them out, see if you like them, and you can go in 30-second increments after that.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah, and tonight, because it's not just Victor and I. There's Victor's mom and our nephew is also here visiting. So there's 4 of us. So we do have some of this. We'll be making a full serving as a part of the demo, but we have some salad that we also will be using. So later on, we're gonna be making sure enough. Oh, I also like to show that this is the core part that comes out. I like it as a good snack. So I keep them all because even this, you can still eat this part,
Mhm.
you know. So I'll just stop there, and then let us get us situated so that Victor can get started. You're not gonna use this now? Okay. So let's just, so maybe you can show them sorry if I'm moving this and it's might be getting you a little dizzy here as I prep. I'm moving location. We have this kind of cool contraption that I get to attach my phone to, and then it holds it, and I'm screwing it onto the table right now. So that's what we use to kind of position. All right. Okay. So let me just Sorry, I gotta continue. Alrighty. Trying to make it landscape. Is that too close to the heat? It'll be okay.
Maybe, but
Alright. Let me just get this a little more situated. Calamai, everybody.
so as we said, we measured out everything, and you guys seen the recipe that Malia sent and the directions to do things to do. So what I'm gonna do, because we don't have an oven to do the oven prep for the shrimp, and if you guys like set you guys timers and give you a good idea from right now, besides what we just did for the zuru part, is I'm gonna do the zuros and the tomatoes what it asks for first. Well, when you put it together, and I think it's the ending part of the recipe. So I'm gonna add.
And if you don't have it, you can reach out and, or maybe if Cindy or Dar or Carrie can throw it in the chat, the full recipe. Yes, always enjoy the. Oh yeah. What is it called? What is that, Tiare?
Machine to make the noodles.
Oh, the one that I am using is a deluxe spiral cutter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's any kind of a spiralizer.
So I just adding a little bit garlic because I stay frying up with. I'm gonna cook the zuros, which is the little bit olive oil, and then I'm gonna add this as soon as it heats up. So this is, zuros is your consistency that you want. That's the thing. If you don't want it too soggy, then you're not gonna cook it that long. So this is olive oil and a little bit of garlic. I added a little bit more for the noodle part just to give it some flavoring. I was only gonna get the olive oil on this part with the zuru part. So as you see it, it's gonna have some water. Well, even when you put it in a microwave too, because you can cook this in a microwave. Just be careful on how long you leave it again, and you'll cancel out a lot of the time on the stove.
And actually, since we're renovating, we don't have a microwave right now, and we have an outside kitchen. So you get exposure to our pile of boxes and, our makeshift kitchen out here.
So the other part is I'm adding in 1 serving of tomatoes.
Wow,
So
that's a lot.
actually, yeah, according to the
Yeah.
recipe,
Half a cup, right? So
Yes.
4 ounces.
4 ounces.
I like the colors.
So right now, I like the zucchini texture, so I'm just gonna heat up the tomatoes, and then it's gonna be done.
Because the tomatoes get a little bit juice too, yeah?
Yeah.
Already. It's okay. So he's just putting it into a bowl right now. And then he's gonna, wow, that was really quick. And then he's gonna prep the shrimp next.
So if you see it,
You can show over there.
no, just turn this off.
Okay. Here it is in the bowl. That was really quick. Really pretty colors. They always say, yeah, eat the rainbow colors. Colors of the rainbow.
So now, if you see the recipe, it says to add the garlic and olive oil.
And the olive oil, it said that is to help with the seasoning, right? To hold the, because if in the recipe that we shared, it's to put it in the oven.
Oven, yes. So the olive oil is gonna stuck the garlic and the cheese and
the chili powder.
The chili powder.
Let's put it. All right there. Okay. So he's putting in the chili powder, and we don't always use chili powder.
I'm not gonna add the cheese because we're gonna put it on the
finished product.
Once it's done, right before it's done, because I'm on the stove, and shrimp doesn't take that long to cook.
Sorry, we'll use the other one maybe. Our chili powder is a little bit stuck. So I think that's another cool thing. Like we've been learning more about cooking with different spices. Because you know, again, normally it's just garlic salt. So I'm kind of happy that like these recipes doesn't really call for the extra garlic. I mean extra salt or you know that those kinds of seasonings, because and I think part of it, and you can correct me or others, the Parmesan cheese already has a lot of sodium and stuff in it, so it'll add a lot of the flavor, and then the tomato of course has a lot of flavor too, and the olive oil, so you already got a lot of great condiments.
And I'm pretty sure the fats come out of the Parmesan cheese.
Right.
Victor, the recipe says 7-ounce cooked shrimp. I don't know if that's the actual serving or the ingredients, but you
So
should.
this right here, I'm gonna be honest with you folks.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever cooked raw shrimp?
Yeah.
How much
Fast,
ounces do you weigh out the raw shrimp and come down to 7 ounces?
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
usually around 9 ounces, same like poke, you know. So if
Yeah.
you do an ahi, you know, if you're gonna do one poke, you're gonna buy your 9 ounces of poke. If you try cook that, it's gonna come out about 7 ounces. It shrinks that much.
Okay.
So I'm doing the 9, and then if you like, we can weigh them, and then you guys can see, yeah. But then again,
Right.
you know, all the shrimp can be depends on what size you use too, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just easier just weigh them.
And then this one also has the tail portion of it. And this was the already cleaned, like deveined shrimp. It was fresh, what's it called, that kind? Flash frozen. So it really is quick to take out of the freezer. You know, if you forget and you need a quick dinner.
But it's not. It's
frozen shrimp is easy. It's something good to have in your freezer.
So the shrimp is done.
faster.
So he's putting it. I'll go turn the thing off.
Yes.
The fire. He's putting it on the weighing it out.
So I got 7.1
Oh wow.
on the cooked, and I weighed it out was 9.
Raw was 9,
Yeah.
and now cooked is 7.1.
Actually 7.3.
Okay.
So not too bad. So even though now I'm gonna put it back in a pan, I'm gonna add the Parmesan cheese
Here,
to
I have
this. And it's one of these guys.
Tablespoon. Was it 1 or 2 tablespoons?
1. And then I'm gonna add it on to
Wow.
just like that. So the cheese will melt on the pan, so that's why I want to do them last.
That's a lot. That's a big serving, yeah.
Yes. And
Yeah,
that's for one.
That's 1 full serving. So this is the lean. The shrimp is your protein, and then the zoodles was 2 servings, so that was 8 ounces, And then the tomato was 4 ounces. And then the condiments was your olive oil, your cheese, and that was also part of
And
your fat,
the chili powder.
and the chili powder.
And chili powder. Awesome. That looks good, you guys.
So then time was less than
Yeah, it was like what?
10 minutes. Around
10 minutes, yeah. And that was with the introduction is 10 minutes. So fast.
So yes, cooking with Zoodles is very quick, and
Very
you can
nice.
also like anything else, you can use the how do you say it? The one, all the sauces that are approved. You know, like if you wanted to use
The rouse.
the Rouse, or you know, other ones that I'm pretty sure it's on our community, that instead of doing all that fancy stuff, you put the sauce in, throw the noodles, you know, and then do the shrimp separate, and then throw the shrimp on after, and oh,
Yeah, so instead of the olive oil and Parmesan, you could just use the rouse. Like, so rouse serving is half a cup or 4 ounces.
and you will
is
take
one
away the tomato sauce Rouse. You take away one serving
of your noodle
of your
of your
Oh,
veggies.
veggie. It'll substitute for your veggie.
So lick up every bite of it.
So this one, if you kind of think about it, you get more vegetables
Yeah.
look, or the amount looks more than if you was to use the sauce, yeah?